A very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Is it in? Oh, great save, real class.
Mohamed Salah simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rabiot gets it back. Jordi Alba cuts it out. That's the throw. Hoists it high. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. João Cancelo plays it forward, and it's got through. Ziyech. He's got away. That's a brilliant interception. De Bruyne spreads it towards the left. And it's Simeone. Ramos shows the will to win the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Aimed long and direct. very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Rabiot. Aimed long and direct, and Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? Luis Suarez. Ziyech. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's picked him out. Rabiot. Vidal gets good distance on it. Forward it goes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Back to the keeper and try something new. Rakitic. It is deadlocked. Mbappe. Messi has a hit! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tierney. Messi. And it's Rabiot. Massive leap! He will be livid with himself. Nainggolan. Mbappe, looking to force his... Mbappe! Can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Danger averted for now. And it's Sergio Ramos. Looking to break out here. Looks to clip it forward. Golovin. Vidal. Going for goal! They've scored! Lille are all square. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Lille grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Nainggolan. Nainggolan goes up and over. And that's going to be a goal kick. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Now it's Messi, and the weighted pass. Luis Suarez. Vidal. Ball's gone out of play. He's pinged one through here. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the defence can get it clear. He hits it! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. Rabiot. It's a loose ball. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Sergio Ramos. Mbappe. Nainggolan. João Cancelo. With a delicate ball. He's had a shot! They've done it! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's got away. Played towards the front men. Played into the middle. Shoots! No, not this time.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Decent progress down the left. Kimpembe. João Cancelo plays it forward. And he's there to hoof it away. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Luis Suarez. He's on his way. Mbappe. Nainggolan. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Golovin. He's left his man. Can he find a finish now? Golovin.
Lille are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And he's going long. Gets into a dangerous position. And it's got through. In with a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
Mbappe encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Luis Suarez! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Ziyech into opposition territory. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. And the counter is on.
Lille are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Up for the header! So close to drawing level.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Not much. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Tries to stroke it through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Lille are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Here it comes. Rakitic could try cutting inside here. They get a throw in. Vidal's cross. That's a brilliant interception.
Lille need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Vidal tries to get it forward quickly. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Gets it upfield. And it's Griezmann, out wide to the right. Messi is desperately calling for it out wide. Hits one! Tierney plays it forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's hard to overlook Gerard Piqué. He should be given a bit more credit, I think, for his performances. Anticipates well, composed on the ball, and pretty good in the air. That'll all be needed for what's to come here too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Going through. And the ball is out of play. Forward it goes. Here it comes. Ziyech. And the shot! In for the follow-up. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation.
Can he score? And in it goes. They are right back in business.
Messi showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right?
It's Luis Suarez! Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Out wide to the right. Incoming cross. Hits one! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's gone for it!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's Ziyech. Suarez tries running with the ball at his feet. Brings it forward. Must score! Messi pushes it out wide. Goes for goal! Oh, what a goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they've got their lead back. That is fabulous. Just drink it in. Liverpool take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ziyech. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. And it's Messi. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Ziyech sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just watched...
Diving header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Header! Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Dinks one in. And he's made certain that won't get through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Deftly done. He's had a go! They are rampant! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Messi. Ziyech. Messi. He's off on a marauding run.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Well read, he sorted that out. Big chance! No mistake! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So is this the start of a comeback? Florenzi looks to get on the end of this. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Tries lifting it over. Has a hit! He's scored! And they are pulling clear here. Well, from right... And it's half-time here. So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Mohamed Salah. Ziyech tries to get it forward quickly. And that's been won straight back. And it's Nastasic. Hoists it high. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can launch a counter. And he's surging through. Neymar, chance to going for goal. It's there. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Neymar is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
It's become a case of men against boys. It's a loose ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shoots! Oh, there was plenty on that.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Rabiot.
Liverpool have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that...
Heads it! Oh, taken with style! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. That's a brilliant interception. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mohamed Salah gets his final warning. Over to the left. Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Aimed long and direct. And it's Salah. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And it's been taken straight back. Ziyech. Looking to break out here. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Messi crosses in a low one. That's gone a long way up and away. Now it's Messi. He's left his man. Messi tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, it's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of... Oh, off the bar! Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Well, no question now as to who is in control. Messi with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's got away. Keeper goes long. Done very well to intervene. It's come loose. He's left his man. Messi, he's had a shot! They've scored! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Just wouldn't stay down for him. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good interception. Kimpembe goes looking. And that will be the final act. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only...
And the finish! And it's Messi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Cristiano Ronaldo. He spotted the run and played him through. Sakai. And it's Ziyech. Out for a throw. Sanson shoots! Aimed long and direct. Messi. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Ziyech encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he finish? Manolas very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Messi, he has a swing at it! Just sails past the upright.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Messi. Manolas plays it out to the wing. De Vrij positions himself well and cuts it out. Manolas plays it forward. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Defence has got rid of that. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Sanson goes looking. Simeone. Felipe Melo gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Simeone. Cuts it out. Messi. Aimed long and direct. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. Looking to shoot. Goal! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Manchester get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
And Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Back to the keeper and go again. Sakai. Sanson. Ziyech. Rabiot. Nainggolan. Felipe Melo tries to get it forward quickly. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Sanson goes looking. Rabiot. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Messi. Over to the left. Played out to the right. Pumps it into the area. Timely intervention. Good idea, just poorly executed. Neymar. Can he score? No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Manchester grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Going through, goes for goal! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting...
Has a pop! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Simeone. Well weighted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away! Big chance! And he gobbles up the chance!
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Manchester grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That's not going to make it. João Cancelo. Messi. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 6. Number 8. Coming on the field.
Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes.
Number 16. Kylian Mbappe.
England looks to dink one in. And he heaves it forward. Messi. Forward it goes. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's left his man. Messi! Just too high. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's broken through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Is it in? Keeper's got his work done.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Gets up to head it. He's kept it out just. England tries to stroke it through. Simeone, he's got away. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing?
Substitution on the field.
Manchester make their final change.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Neymar. Ronaldo, the hat-trick hero. And the weighted pass. Big chance, hits one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Felipe Melo. And it's Neymar. He's being closely tested here. De Vrij does well there, alert. Neymar. England is the guilty party there. Manolas. Ball's out on the left now. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's left his man, striding forward, facing goal. Can he put it away? Outstanding save to keep that out. Could have here their final chance. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. There is the final whistle. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, out-witted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Your reflections then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pauk do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
This group of players must do an awful lot of one-touch passing on the training ground because they've become very, very good at it.
Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Luis Suarez! Oh, great save, real class.
Suarez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. There too. Hoists it high. He's got through. Tufan. Quarter of an hour played. No goals as yet. Played down the flank. Now the cross. Heads it! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Forward it goes. Played out to the right.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Out wide to the right. Mbappe! Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. Zielinski. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Iago Aspas needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Chipped through, shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cuts it out. Garay. Sanchez. Sanson. Vertu looks to thread it through. Mbappe tries to get it forward quickly. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Zielinski encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Aimed long and direct. Tufan tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He spotted the run and played him through. Shoots! In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Real chance! Timely intervention. Pauk have a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. He's gone for it! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Well, the action has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Suarez has been caught offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy, and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Sanson goes up and over. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Luis Suarez. Sanson pushes it out wide. He slid it through. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. Luis Suarez. He's gone for it! Forward it goes. And it's Simeone. Mbappe, he's on his way, has a swing at it. He can get that clear. Looks to dink one in, and he's there to cut it out. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Chooses to go back. Luis Suarez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tompkins, well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Plays it out to the wing. Here it comes. Gets up to head it! They've scored! And the comeback is complete. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Big chance! Saved only by poor finishing.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Sanson. And he's going long. Looking to shoot! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Zielinski tries to get it forward quickly.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
He's left his man. Plays a clever part. The shot's on! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office. Shoots! What about it? With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
It's a loose ball. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's being played forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Going through. Looks to clip it forward. Going for goal! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And it's been taken short. And it's Tompkins. Garay with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Sanson.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tompkins positions himself well and cuts it out. And now the breakaway.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
It's come loose. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however, it has a hit! He's looking to get there first. Crosses it in. That's a brilliant interception. Aimed long and direct. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. There is the final whistle. Madrid are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little...
Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. And we have in front of us... The shot's on! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
He's had a go! In he goes again! There it is!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Suarez with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Has a swing at it! He's done very well to get to that.
Suarez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Gets good distance on it. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Up to meet it! It's a goal! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Offside, yep, looks it.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Dinamo Zagreb will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football.
He's one-on-one, surely! He's gone for it! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Simeone. Looking for support. It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, given away. Face to face with the keeper. Has a hit. It's in. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Madrid totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Luis Suarez going for goal. Oh, terrific save.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Header! Brought out the best in the keeper. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Luis Suarez shoots! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's a loose ball. Luis Suarez. He's left his man. Rudiger with a fine tackle. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Must score. Sanson hits one. Can he get the shot away? And in for the follow-up. And in it goes. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rakitic does well there, alert. Shoots! Simeone. A chance! And the finish! It's there! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gets a good foot in there.
There will be 2 minutes out of time.